We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will get the first swing of the game. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Man, first play under the lights. You had all day to think about how you wanted to start the game, and this defense, exactly how they wanted to do it. Get to the quarterback and get him on the ground.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant.
Ball's out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
The inside handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Oregon State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's O'Neal. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking left. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it down.
You got out of there on my bitch ass.
The 40. The 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay. And he did right there with that pick six.
And the point after is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
I forced that though, because I was trying
Oregon
to get
State
2
takes
yards.
over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get it sprinting away. And the runner is down, and so...
Come on, dog. They threw that flag late as fuck. Threw that flag late as fuck, dog.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Offense in an empty set. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down. On the move, he fires.
Another flag?
He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
Right.
Now on second down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to fire. Using his feet to buy time. He's going to run it. Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Hola.
What's up?
That was just like she seemed legit. Like she had an AT&T account and everything. She just had like a lot of problems going on with her phone.
No, that's fine.
Well, AT&T, but yeah, everything was like look legit. And I wanted to make some money. It was like $300.
No, you good. I trust your judgment.
The Beavers will send out the punt unit.
All right.
Stuck in reverse. The punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
Shit, he ain't got nothing on this nigga. Got 3 holdings.
Turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Right, hey, come on.
Understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
The corners are walked up tight. Got it in the middle. It's Pierce. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. And he's knocked down, but there's also
Say, can we get one? Shit.
On the call.
Illegal blocking.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a shot toward the end zone.
Why you so fucking trash?
They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Got his man downfield.
Good slow-ass
They
nigga.
bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know
Holding. What's up with all the holding calls,
He's
dang?
brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Y'all hugging me with all these holding calls.
We'll repeat
Cool.
the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
Y'all killing me.
Productive play on 1st down. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal.
Holding again.
But the penalty
Like, come
flag
on,
is fallen
dang.
in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Hey, come on, man.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets
Shit.
set, 1st down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Now he's going to break the pocket.
And then he overthrowing the
It's
fucking
incomplete.
ball.
Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was.
Unloads it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there. It just trickled through his fingers.
Oh, my God.
And the offense clearly saying we want to take those deep shots.
Right.
We wanna be
Like,
aggressive.
come the
And
fuck
I think
home.
that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
Gets loose in the middle. Defense caught out of position.
No holding. What? Get out of here. No holding?
38.
Well, this quarter
Yeah.
on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a 1st down. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's O'Neal.
I can't get a nigga to catch the ball for shit.
Forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Yeah, that's all I want y'all to do.
2nd and long. He might want another play. Down. Keeps looking downfield. And it's incomplete.
Another holding call.
In the backfield. Let's
I got
see who the
5,
call's
6
on.
holding calls already.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. And he
It's either incomplete or holding every time.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
looking to the big tight end. Misses a...
Yeah, 7 holding calls first half. What the fuck?
We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoff. Welcome everyone to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Oregon State Beavers. The Beavers ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Indiana's offense will get first crack at it today. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity.
Oh, he's got some space. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. To the air, it's Chadwick. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. The Beavers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. 1st down and 10. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal.
How are you overthrowing your feet are set? He's fucking trash, guys.
We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
So you get a holding call.
Those gaps, he's got 1 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's squarely.
How are you overdoing these niggas, dog?
Love the effort on defense.
How are you overdoing these niggas?
Downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarts the ball loose.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Pulls it in. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Everybody wants chunk plays, and you need them, but this has been the epitome of efficiency.
No doubt. Take with it.
There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. This one's complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without...
Oh, that boy head.
Those always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just
breaks into the open. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Slips a tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Chadwick. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. These corners going to give them some space. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. With the catch, it's Marshall. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Snagged in the middle. It's Avery. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Avery. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. And it's
just don't want to go
take a hit like that. You might as well hang on to the ball.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had.
Turning it on. Makes one man miss. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
The Beavers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Stanford managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll savor this one in Palo Alto for some time, no matter the final score. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry.
Get out of there. What you doing in there?
These RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Continues to fight for yards.
Like, this nigga breaking everything. Like, get the fuck out of here, dog.
As if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finds a crease at the 20.
Right, like, give me the next nigga.
Step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Game so fucking jank
An
sometimes.
impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points.
You read that, though. He just made a good play.
And maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Josh
65 out here. Why did you see what position he played? Because he out here fucking me off. What he played center? I'm going to move his bitch ass out of here.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle.
I don't understand why y'all are jumping for these passes.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Oh, I'm more pissed off at my fucking niggas can't catch the ball.
Miss high over the middle of his receiver a chance to make a play on.
He's open on the right. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. And the Beavers have this offense rolling.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
They'll leave it with him. He's piled up 82 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. The Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go right back to him. Oh, he's got some space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. The Beavers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Quick strike complete.
But that nigga could break 6 tackles. That nigga could break 6 tackles. I can't break one.
Big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Throws to the wideout.
Man, get the fuck out of here with that gay shit, dog.
And the Beavers will go.
Nigga wide open.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Oregon State! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
That's your little niggas.
Onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Paulo, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Quickly out to the tight end.
That little quick stop, but we can't. Got a nigga right there.
Line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Got it behind the line. It's Barker. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Hoosiers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Grab near the marker. It's Pierce.
Well, this game's so janky, dog.
Touchdown, Indiana! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
We knew you was running that play.
Touchdown there to get some.
When we get hemmed up.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet.
Now the stadium's going to be fucking ridiculous.
He'll bring it out. It's Valentine. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
How he holding me
And he has a solid
from the jump?
The defense bottles him up.
He can hold me from the fucking jump.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the timing just a hair off.
Bro, that shit was perfect.
Got you holding your breath every time he runs the football. So elusive, so
Boy, that shit was perfect.
Scrambles around, buys time, throws an incompletion, but every incompletion he looks good because it's so exciting to watch.
On the run, it's Valentine. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Unloads to the wideout.
How, dog? He's burning him every fucking time. It's like this game fucking KP, dog.
It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. The Beavers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Get that whole ass nigga out of here, boy.
That penalty
That
moves the
nigga
ball
killing
back
me.
10 yards. Will replay the down. And the Beavers are threatening on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Got it. In the
Holding
middle,
again?
They make the stop, but there is a flag.
I don't know what else y'all want me to do, dog. These niggas keep giving me a fucking holding call. Like every time? They're holding every time?
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll send the tight end in motion. Handoff from the gun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it.
Ow, Derek.
Just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that.
That is game fucking hate me, bro.
3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Almost got that bitch blocked, though.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Chadwick. Catch in the middle. It's Bond. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught near the sticks. It's
Call the timeout, nigga.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. To the air on 1st down. Sweet cut there. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Marshall. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Nice job by the QB and receiver on this play in a 2-minute situation, knowing to work the boundary, get the 1st down, and get the ball out of bounds. Great situational awareness.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barry Johnson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Barry Johnson. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every round in the round 3 again in the second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a
breaks into the open. Smashes ahead to the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big game for the offense.
Offense changing the play. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Lets it fly. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
The Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun. Give on the inside. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Bringing the heat. And he was
get loose.
Just as
he was open, he get loose.
And it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
The Beavers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
I knew that was going to fuck me, but damn.
Looking for space. It's Marshall. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Still go.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a...
Oh, let's go!
Defense has set him up.
Yeah, let's
He
go!
stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag.
We got bailed out. We got bailed out.
Defense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's
Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beavers. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Northern Illinois has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Husky Stadium. They're up by 11 over New Mexico State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's going for it all. Makes the grab down the left side. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. That's reeled in. It's Barry Johnson. And the
Soon I get a lead, guys.
Take it all away. Touchdown, Hoosiers. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback as you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
That's on me for one, man.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able
nigga
to
was
find
no
enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Finds his man, it's Durant.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
And the Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Makes the catch. It's Valentine. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
Been trying to get that nigga the
ball
ball.
there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. The Beavers headed quickly to the line. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
Indiana, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space.
Right, but I can't get a holding call, though.
Moving, gets it out to the 40-yard
Shit.
line.
I give everybody else a holding call. Give me one.
Coming into this game, he has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And this will be incomplete. A
Good
big
defense,
hit there
bitch.
forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He's pushed
That's
out
gonna be able to get enough depth.
the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Chadwick. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Pierce. And he'll haul it in.
They just manhandle my people, guys.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Right.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Yeah.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. On target. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Rolling right and going deep. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag.
I'm going for it either way.
And it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call.
I'm going for it either way.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the marker.
He smoked. He smoked. Oh, shit. That's all I care about. Come on.
He ripped off a huge gain. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. On the run, it's Valentine. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football.
There he goes. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop.
Runs through a tackle. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make
Now
a
y'all
stop
niggas
here.
hurt.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Let that
Operating
nigga
in the
beat
red
y'all
zone
up,
here
man.
on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he'll finish the run.
Bitch, let's go.
Touchdown, Beavers.
Get that boy a screen touchdown.
This kind of performance, and you put the beat down like this coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
We'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UMass needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Amherst behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Hawaii. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. Here's the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. Going for it all. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Oregon State. And the route is on.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana has the ball
Yes,
back.
ma'am.
Hoosier offense comes out ready to go.
Huh?
It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag
What'd
to
you
the
say?
recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
Oh, you on your way? You on your way?
Field, it's Chadwick. Made a defender miss.
I say you on your way?
Solid pick up on that one. They got it out to the 40 and it's first down.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The short hands, it's Barry Johnson. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Martin. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Makes the grab. It's Marshall. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hoosiers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Chadwick. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
That's caught. It's Bond. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing straight.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here comes the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Wide open downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Ready to try the point after. blitz the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And some room to work. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Beavers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Caught near the sticks, it's Beal. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. And that is no good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and, man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself,